What's up, guys? It's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to take a look at what happened with the UCL content that came today in FIFA Ultimate Team, and I want to just kind of talk about what happened with the market and the crash that ensued. As you see on the graph right here, that we had a massive dip today in both markets. We'll look at PS4 and Xbox as they did do similar things. But first of all, I want to preface this by saying this is not Black Friday. Black Friday is still, like 20 days away, a little less than 20 days away. We are not near the Black Friday crash or even the pre-crash yet. Stuff has started to trend downwards, as it usually does before Black Friday, but this is nowhere near the Black Friday crash. We'll talk about that a little bit more as we get into it, but first I want to kind of explain what this graph means. So we're at 78, 77 points today, the foot market overall being valued by this player index 100, which is just a snapshot of silvers, golds, and it might even involve some special cards. I'm not sure, but you can look in the player index 100. It changes all the time what players are inside of this index. So index 100 today, which is showing where the market's at, it went from about 77, 76 points throughout the day to boom, we get the content at 6 p.m. UK right here, about 1800 hours, and then bang, we get all the way down to this point here, which is exactly almost 2 hours later. 2 hours later, we're down at 69, 70 points in that range in the market, and that is the lowest the market has been this entire year. If we look at a daily graph stretching back to the very beginning of FIFA, our lowest point other than this was last Wednesday at 74 points. Today we hit a 69 points down below. So it was low. It was really low. And what was low, you're asking? Well, we're going to take a look at it right now. We're going to see a lot of gold cards today that were really a part of this drop. So here's the index gold. So the gold cards were hit heavy, and this is, to me, it was more of a panicking sell-off more than anything else. Just stuff was panic sold when this UCL content came. People were like, I need coins to do this SBC. And honestly, the SBCs were okay, but they weren't that fantastic. As you look at a lot of cards here, let's take a look at a guy like Douglas Costa. A lot of golds had this price today, where this price fluctuation that was absolutely incredibly insane. So here we are, Douglas Costa is about 48, 49k, boom, bang, he's down to 39,000 coins. Yes, his card is in packs, but as you can see, he rises back up, and he's back already to 45,000 coins, which is exactly what this graph depicted. If you go back to the index gold, I mean, it went down 64 points and it's rising back up, and what that means is it was a panic sell-off. So people sold everything to do the SBCs to get themselves involved with the UCL content, but they came back and realized that, oh hey, this isn't sustainable. I'm not going to be able to, I'm not packing amazing players from these packs, these upgrade packs, and it costs a lot to even do these upgrade packs. So I'm not going to dump my entire team into this promotion. Another card today that I want to look at, and this was a big one because he's out of packs. This was a big money opportunity today that I did not take advantage of, and I should have. And I didn't because I thought he was going to get panic sold even further. Because he has a possibility of getting an inform. So even before everything came out, Timo Werner was already crashed down. He went to about 134k, rose back up, and then in this crash here, I saw him down into 140,000 coins, and bang, right after that he goes right back up to 170k, which since then he has settled at about 160k. If he gets in the team of the week tomorrow, this card's going to drop, and you're going to want to buy it, because it's going to get back down here to about 100, we might not see a better price than this 134k for this specific card. It might only drop back down to 140, but still it's going to be a buy. It's Team of the Week 1 in form, and it's very, very rare, not a lot of them in packs, so that's going to be a good buy. Trying to think about other cards that really dropped today. Here's another one. It's an icon example. It's a baby icon. This card's been around, as you can see, 780, 750 this last weekend, even as his price has gone down. But today, take a look at this card. He's about 750, 740k, and that's where he's usually been chilling. Today he went 796. I actually saw one listed up on the market for 682,000 coins, and I honestly was scared it was going to keep going lower, but I didn't buy it. And look where he's back. He's back right now into his range of 700K. So there's a lot of things today that was basically just a bounce and back up. It's basically just like a bungee cord. Something pushed it and it really stretched out and it came right back almost to where it was before. Let's look at market index icons here. I know you guys want to know about the UCLs, my thoughts on those. We'll look at those here in just a second. But the index icons, yes, it went down a little bit, but it's basically recovered back to where it was. There were some incredibly low icon deals today. More on the lower rated cards, kind of the babies. You know, like I saw a baby Henry go from about 820, 830K. I saw him dip under 800K, which is a pretty big drop for him. And some other cards like that, they were just kind of the lower tier cards. The upper tier cards, they didn't move too much, you know, the whole with the R9, because they just don't have enough supply yet to be able to move much. And today's market crash wasn't a big enough market crash that people needed to sell their entire teams or they were going to lose thousands. So that was certainly not the case. Let's go look at now the index UCL. And obviously this index is going to be, it's going to be a lot different than the others, specifically because there's a lot more supply of these cards introduced on Ultimate Team today. So you have these cards going for about 60, 65 points, you know, beforehand, and then boom, it hits. We have the tradable UCL 3-player pack, which I have not done yet. As a side note, haven't even actually got onto FIFA Ultimate Team. Xbox servers are down, which kind of sucks, but UCL cards that get on the market, they're tradable, and we also have people doing the upgrade packs. So all these UCL cards are coming into the game, and boom, what's happening? Massive tank in price on a lot of these cards. So there were some cards that, you know, it rose a little bit, but not really much, and it went back down again after that, and now it's starting to kind of, you know, regain its traction right about 50 points, and it says the market's green going up. So I want to take a look at my club right now. I need to clear off my transfer list, but I wanted to show you guys what I did in the past couple days. I had these Susos, bought them for around about a 23, 24K average when his new inform came out. And I bought those because I knew I'd be able to flip them within a week. And so I'm selling these right around 30K, most of them, because he's a valued card. If you look at the games played on his card, people have been playing a ton of games with his card. This Vertonghen here today I bought for 125,000 coins. Was able to sell that for a nice profit. I have 2 more Vertonghen's that I'm working on selling right now, and I went after him today because he's rare. All the times when I would look at his card in the past week, his card individually, the UCL, I knew that today he was going to be getting more supply, but his card was so rare that any dip in his price, it would automatically go almost back up. It would recover very fast because of the rarity of his card. I messed with some Valencias and some Hernandez as well, and some discard UCL cards. We're going to relist the Suso right there. Boom. And as you can see, I'm sitting on, actually you can't see right at the moment, so let's give this a change. As you can see, I am sitting on 2.8 million in coins right now, so it is very nice. I don't even know if you saw that. It might have been long enough. Boom, there it is, 2.8. So we're doing good on the coins. I'll go to the leaderboard, look at the transfer profit, because I don't think I've even showed my current transfer profits. Friends, where am I at? This is match earnings, transfer profit. There we are, Matt. Right below Matt HD Gamer, I'm at 6.586 mil. So I want to get to about 10 mil if I can before 15 to 20 mil is kind of my goal before the new year after Footmiss. I know Footmiss is going to be a big time to make some coins, so that's just a personal goal of mine. But yeah, market wise today, it was a crazy day of fluctuations, and we just saw things go up, go back down, and then kind of start to rise again as people realize, hey, this wasn't really worth selling my whole team for. I need my team to play games with, and along those lines. So you saw gold cards that took a hit today. Especially a guy like Kyle Walker. I witnessed this card today make a massive tumble and a massive come up in price. Look at this. He was down below 70,000 coins, which if we look at the daily graph, he has not been below 70,000 coins. Maybe he was before the EA access and before Footbin registered anything, but boom, today he went down to 70,000. Below 70, and he's back up to where he was before at 78,000, just because this card, everybody uses it, everybody needs him. So this is not any part of the Black Friday crash. This was just a crash that was purely initiated by new content that EA released, and After this weekend, we're going to see more and more of a sell-off. If we look at the market index 100 one last time, if we look at the daily graph, you see that the peaks are on Saturdays and Sundays. But this last weekend, this weekend right here is when we just finished up. The late ending to the weekend league kind of prolonged the weekend league sell-off, as you see back here. Sunday evening of last weekend, 2 weeks ago, 76 points. So the market went down and it rose back up into this weekend, the last weekend for online qualifiers for the pros to get qualified for the pro events. Those are over now, but you're still going to be seeing hype, and prices are still going to rise on Thursday. There's still going to be some trading with informs that you can do, trading with icons, and even with some gold cards that you can get on good deals, buying beforehand and selling after rewards. Specifically informs, as we talked about in one of my previous videos, link investments to this new Team of the Week. Team of the Week players are always a focal point of my investing on rewards days, so definitely keep a watch on those. I mean, the market is, yes, kind of going down, but it's a slow decline at this point. As you can see on the daily graph here, it's a slow decline. It's going down, but it's nothing too crazy. Let's drag this in over the last 3 weeks or so. We were up here at about 190, between 190 points, down here now to 74 and even lower right now. But I bet the market hits about 79, 80 points again, this weekend when we are in FUT Champs. And then you're going to see more and more of a sell-off as we get closer and closer to Black Friday. And when Black Friday comes, you're going to see those gold card prices almost get slashed. So you're going to see Kyle Walker 50K or below. The gold cards are where you're going to really see the difference in a Black Friday market crash. According to years past, you'll see a big difference there. So we'll see if it's different this year with the continued demand for players in division rivals throughout the week. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but I still think we're going to have a Black Friday crash, because if the market crashes like it did today for just UCL SBCs, what's the market going to do when we get loads and loads of content on Black Friday with flash SBCs, multiple repeatable SBCs, and an overload of content so far for what we've had. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a really easy time and a fun time to make money if you're smart and invest in the right things, and a time to make a fun team. Honestly, you trade until Black Friday, you build that team, you buy the team, the prices of that team rise up, you sell that team in a month, you get to play with them for that month, make some coins off of them. It's a great deal. It's honestly such a fantastic deal. That's something that I need to do, start looking at that team. But anyway, boys, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about today for the what happened with the market today on FIFA Ultimate Team. Be ready for rewards. Be ready for rewards, and be ready for this weekend with whatever content may be coming out. I can't think of anything too major off the top of my head except for Player of the Month. And today was really a great day to get in on some Player of the Month investments, some gold cards, which is still a decent time to get in on those. Those dropped today. Socrates, I have a few of him on my transfer list. As well as Ederson is another one who I like, and I think I might want to pick up, along with some other high-rated golds, because those are always needed for Player of the Month SBCs. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, and if you're new, subscribe. As always, it's been Nate, the FUT Accountant. Catch you guys later. Peace out.